Hey, who's tall, guys? I'm Shorty, and I'm starting up a new series. So, first of all, I haven't posted in, I guess, 8 days, something like that. Because, like I said, the whole band camp's just been keeping me busy, so I can't post as regularly. But I will be posting every day, basically, once school starts, and that'll be on the 22nd. And then 23rd, I'll be posting some Moon Zombies gameplays. So, you guys should be looking forward to that. But yeah, so the new series thing. I'm starting this new series where it's called The Time I. And basically, it's gonna be about like interesting things that have happened to me in my life that are pretty funny or weird or whatever. So this time for this very first one, I'm gonna have to do the time when I was in third grade. The time I peed in a Gatorade bottle on the elementary school playground. So yeah, it's kind of gross, but yeah. So anyway, how it happened was I'm just at school one day, hanging out with my friends at lunch in the lunch cafeteria. We're all talking, having a good old time, just the usual thing. And then we go outside, and we're playing on the playground, swinging on the swings and stuff. And then in third grade, it was kind of typical for when people had like a Gatorade bottle to like have it filled up a little bit, and then use it as like a baseball bat, and we'd play baseball. So we'd have the Gatorade bottles, and we'd have like this little squishy ball, and we'd play baseball with those. So the baseball would be the little squishy thing, and then we'd use the Gatorade bottle or water bottle as a bat. And so I'd gotten my Gatorade bottle, but I was such a noob and a nerd in elementary school. Like, I'm not, I'm not really nerdy anymore. Like, not at all. But like in elementary school, I used to wear glasses, the whole usual nerd setup, and I didn't really know because I was just so little. But now it's just like I look back at myself and I'm like, I was such a nerd back then. But anyway, so it was, we're all playing baseball, and I realized, hey, my Gatorade bottle's empty. I didn't leave any water in it. And so I tried using it, and it did like nothing because it didn't have any weight. It couldn't actually hit the squishy ball very far. And it was like a little, probably about the size of your fist, I'd say. A small third grader's fist, I guess you could say. It was how small the little ball was that we used. And so basically, the next thing was we're swinging the baseball bats or Gatorade bottles, as using them as baseball bats, and I had realized that mine, it just wasn't working out. And then they told me, well, it's because you didn't leave any Gatorade inside of it. And I was all like, oh, well, that makes sense. And so I was like, well, this stinks. And they were like, they started laughing at me and everything. And it made me feel so bad. Oh, look at that right there. Look at that gameplay. Look. That RCXD just came rolling by. I was going to try to hide from it, but then I came out thinking I could just spray it with my spaz. And this made me mad to watch this. That really made me mad. But anyway, so yeah, the whole Gatorade bottle thing. I was kind of mad that I couldn't play, and they were making fun of me because I screwed it up and not done, what you were really supposed to. And so basically, I went off running. Just little kid just ran away, and went to hang out with some other friends. And I was just talking with them, just hanging out with them for a while. I told them what happened, and they kind of had sympathy for me because they were my friends. And then I got the idea, well, what if I peed in the bottle? It would look like the green Gatorade, which was what was originally in the bottle, and I would be able to use it as a bat. And so I thought it was a really great idea at the time. So I kind of had to sneak over slowly to the to behind a giant tree. Not a giant tree, just a regular sized tree. that was in the thing. It was like probably a medium-sized oak tree. But anyway, enough about detailing trees or whatever. So I went behind the tree and I started peeing in the bottle. Now, someone noticed. 3 people were sitting on the swing set not too far away from me, and they had noticed that I had been peeing in the bottle. And so you know, just so you guys remember this was in 3rd grade. So I mean, they were just all over it, and one of them went and told the teacher. Well, actually, all 3 went and told the teacher, and I got so much trouble. But basically, before that, how it got up to that was I saw them, and I was like, oh no, I'm totally screwed. So I chunked the Gatorade bottle over a fence into someone's backyard, and it was I don't know, maybe not half full, but it was just a regular size Gatorade bottle, and I filled it up a little bit, just enough, and then I threw it over the fence. So it was in somebody's backyard, so they obviously got to deal with it, and they most likely were not happy. But yeah, so the teachers told them, or the kids all went all crazy and ratted me out for it, and I denied. I said that no, it was the green Gatorade, it already had it in it, I wasn't peeing in the bottle, and I just threw it over the fence. And they're all like, well, if you didn't pee in the bottle, like, I can still bust you for throwing a bottle over the fence. And so basically, my teacher was all like, okay, go to the principal's office, we're going to talk about this. And I was all like, no, I refuse to, because I didn't do this. And I was just lying about it big time. And it was just really funny because, you know, I was just sitting there lying when these 3 people, like, saw me do it. And so the teachers were getting fed up because I wouldn't admit it. And so when I was in the principal's office, I was just like, even before that, when I was out on the playground still, I was like, I wanted to get out of there. I wanted to get out. I was like, I'm going to just go running home. It's just going to take off running home because the teacher turned around. But, oh, goodness. So, anyway, I wanted to run away, but they brought me to they had, like, half dragged me, I think, at one point in the school, because I didn't want to go with them. And so when we were in there, we had to talk about it and everything, and I admitted that I had peed in the bottle, and I actually got in a reasonable amount of trouble, but it wasn't like, I don't know, it wasn't too bad, but it was just kind of funny because my parents, when they got the call, they were just like, what? Our son peed in a bottle at school and threw it over a fence in someone's backyard? It was just pretty funny. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know this was kind of a lackluster commentary, not up to par with what I usually make for commentaries, but hope you guys enjoyed. Anyway, guys, later.